I love Amy Winehouse. I love Lana Del Rey, as I can like all those English, I mean American, but like when you sing in English, that you can actually sing more melody, because in French, when you sing in French, it's kind of outdated. Like, you know, we used to have big voices that sing in French, but now you can't.
Yeah.
All the singers are like, not all of them, you know, but I felt like singing in English would make me closer to the people that I admire, you know?
Tie my hands, tie my heart, hit me if you have to.
So, hey Tech family, I'm Mary, a contributing writer at True Urban Culture. I'm here today alongside with Alma, a rising Parisian singer. How are you feeling today, Alma?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you so much. I've listened to some of your songs and I really love your music. So how long have you been singing?
Thank you so much. I've been singing for like the biggest part of my life. Like I was really little when I started. But I decided to really do that for real after I graduated from college. So I was like 23. So it was more than, yeah, it was like 8 years ago.
Okay.
And I came to Paris to become a singer-songwriter, and that's it.
Okay. And what did you study before? Like something musical or?
Nope. I did the business school.
Oh,
Like
okay,
random.
I see. Okay.
For 5 very long years.
Okay, I see. And how did you develop your passion for singing?
Well, my parents were very passionate about like music and French. We would always listen to French music in the house, and I really loved to understand why someone wrote the song, who we write it for. And I was kind of like very curious about the history behind the songs, you know? And that's when I started to write my own songs with like little message for my ex-boyfriend or for my boyfriend, you know. I loved like very writing the song and composing it for someone or about something. And that's how I became really like, every time I'm pissed, every time I'm happy, every time I'm mad, I just write a song and it's all gone.
So it's all like the psychological
it's
part.
kind of, yes.
Yeah.
It's like making music. When I make music, it's like I'm having a drink with a friend, you know, like I'm talking, and I feel better afterwards.
Okay. And also I checked your Instagram and I saw that there are a lot of sceneries like from Paris. So as I understood, you didn't live all your life in Paris. Yeah. So where did you live like before that?
Yeah, I grew up, I was born in France, in Lyon. It's a city in the south of France. I mean, southern, like down Paris, like 2 hours. And then I went to live in Los Angeles when I was really little, but not for a long time. Then I went back to Paris, then Lille, it's in the north of France. Then I lived in Miami. Then, sorry?
Sorry, I said that I come from France too, so I know like the cities and everything.
Oh, perfect.
Nice. Yeah.
And after Miami, I came back to Lille again to study. This is where I made my business school. And then I went to Brazil for a year in Sao Paulo for an exchange program. And then I went to work in Italy, in Milan, for a year, and then in Brussels for a year. And then I came to Paris to start the music, really. Okay. So I moved a lot, and I have no house.
Okay, you travel a lot. That's so nice. Yeah.
It was really nice. I'm very lucky to have it.
And also, I wanted to know, like during the pandemic, what was like the challenge that you had to face as a musician?
Well, a lot. First of all, of course, there was no concert or anything, and no, like, there was no hope, you know? Everything was closed, and everybody started making videos and music, so it was crowded. It was, I don't know, I felt very empty, and it was kind of depressing. But I wrote many songs, and actually, right before the pandemic, I tried to move to America because my family lives there.
Okay.
And because of COVID, my appointment at the US Embassy was canceled for like all the like for 8 months. And then so this is what kept me going. Like I thought, like, okay, I'm gonna get this meeting and I'm going to go live in Los Angeles where my sister lives, and we're gonna be together. So, you know, I had like I'm gonna go away from this
Yeah.
crazy shithole. But it was the same everywhere in the world. So I was kind of, but I don't know, so that kept me going, you know. But then I didn't get my visa because of COVID. So I'm still in Paris,
Okay.
and hopefully I'll be able to move to America someday, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. I hope so, like that you can move like to America and everything without problems. And
Yeah.
also, I noticed like on your Instagram that you made like some covers. So I wanted to know like who are your inspirations? Some of your inspirations, yeah.
Sure. Well, I started writing my first song because I learned how to play on the piano, Someone Like You by Adele.
Ah, yeah.
And I guess she's like in her the pop culture, like the English. I love Amy Winehouse. I love Lana Del Rey, as I can like all those English, I mean American, but like when you sing in English, that you can actually sing more melody, because in French, I mean in French, when you sing in French, it's kind of outdated. Like,
Yeah, I
you
see.
know, we used to have big voices that sing in French, but now you can't.
Yeah.
All the singers are like, not all of them, you know, but I felt like singing in English would make me closer to the people that I admired, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, my inspirations are basically the one I told you. And I used to, I mean, Britney Spears, I love her, but I'm not going to say that she's an inspiration, but maybe she did inspire me in some ways. But I'm basically, it's like the American pop culture really inspires me when I have to write songs. But I also have, when I pick the subject, the themes of my songs, French, like France Gall and Céline Dion, like all of these artists that, you know, they have like messages behind their songs. And yeah, I guess it's like a mix of these kind of people.
Yeah, I see. And like my next question is in 3 words, how would you describe your style of music? I understood that it was a little bit of the soul, pop, and everything, but
Yeah, I'd say it's authentic, I guess. Like that's the first word that comes to my mind, because it's really like it's real, it's about real people, real stories, and real feelings. And I feel like when people hear, like, I didn't put out all the songs yet, but I have some songs, and when people hear it, they're like, oh my God, this could be me, you know, or this happened to me, or this kind of. So that's really important to me, that people can identify with my music. So what did I say? Authentic.
yeah.
Second would be sensitive, I guess. And then in pop. I'm an independent artist now. I used to be signed with Warner Music, and I did not have the freedom to do whatever I like, everything I wanted to do. So now for me, like what really is important is that I can sing about the stuff that I want to sing about, and I can do the music video that I want to do. You know, it's freedom. You know, it's very important to be free when you're an artist, because if you are not free, then who is going to be, you know?
Yeah. And you can like sing all of your inspiration, like be free and everything, like without nobody
Yes,
telling
this
you.
I'm so lucky. Yeah, it's just I work with a producer that was based in Los Angeles, and I just make my music. I put it on my computer, I record it in my kitchen, and then I send it to him in his big studio, and he just do all these things to make it better and to finish it. And I'm very excited to be working that way because usually it's the other way around, you know, like you have people writing your songs and you just have to, I mean, when you're signed in a big label, you know, you don't have the freedom anymore to say what you want to say and sing what you want to sing. So I'm really excited about this.
And what is the song you're the most proud of in the term of musician and songwriter? Yeah.
That I wrote.
Oh yes. Big
I'd
question.
say, yeah. The next one, there is one coming out the end of September. It's going to be the one that's announcing the EP, you know, like I'm gonna make an EP in end of September with 5 songs.
Okay.
And the name, I mean, the name of the song, it's the title, sorry, of the song is called You. And I'm really proud of this one. I really love the vibe. I like the message, and I cannot wait for you to hear it soon.
Okay, I
It's
can
almost done.
wait. Yeah. Yeah. And also, I saw that you make a song named America, and that you
Yeah.
dedicated to people fighting every day, every single day to find their place in America. And I wanted to know, like, why was that message so important for you to tell it in the song?
Well, as I was saying, you know, before the pandemic, I wanted to move to America because for me, it's obviously because I wanted to work over there with producers because now that I'm singing in English, you know, I felt like I was belonging there. But it's as well because my family is there. And
Yeah.
so I could not go, I mean, I'm seeing them, it's been like what, 15 years now that they live there. So I see them once a year for Christmas. It's
Yeah.
kind of boring and sad not to see them every, you know, I call them, I FaceTime them, but it's not the same. So I can only imagine because I'm lucky, like I can travel. I mean, I used to be able to travel once a year to go see them, but I can't even imagine like the people that are now in my condition because I cannot go back to America now because I have a problem with the visa, you know. So like if they were able to come here in France, you know, you have to be able to travel, to afford a plane ticket, to have a place to stay here. So I'm really glad that they can make it happen. But this issue of immigration
Yeah.
is just something that in today's world is, I feel like it's really bad not to let the people come and go, like especially when you have your family somewhere. That's just inhuman for me. So I hope like all of this craziness is gonna go down someday.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be good soon too. Yeah.
Yes.
I saw like that you made a new single called "Don't Let Me Go Back." So I wanted to know like the
Yeah.
significance of this single, and also what was the message that you wanted to convey in this song.
Well, the song was a little reminder to myself that I spent 7 years with an ex-boyfriend. That was an amazing relationship, blah, 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 whatever. But it was really on and off. And at some point, like now I'm 32, and I wrote this song last year when we broke up for real. And I'm like, please, Alexandra, that's my name. Don't go back to him because you're just going to waste time. You know that it's going to end again. You know, if it ended once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, you know,
Yeah, I see.
be a boss
Yeah.
and love yourself. You do not need anyone. And so yeah, that was my song to remind me that I have to be strong and I have to not go back into that relationship.
Yeah. And sometimes like writing down what you think and everything helps you like to to remind you stuff and
For
everything.
sure.
So yeah. So
For
my
sure.
next question.
It was like, yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. What did you want to say?
No, I don't remember.
Sorry. So my next question is, what are your short-term goals for the rest of 2021?
Well, this is my EP coming out in September. I don't have a date yet, but the end of September. It's a huge accomplishment for me because, you know, when I already released an album like 3-4 years ago, but I was not involved in it, you know. I loved this moment, but I felt like with a step back, it doesn't belong to me, you know, like all the songs, everything. I didn't put my heart and soul into that. But my EP is really like all the songs I wrote, I recorded them in my house, like everything is so personal. And to have an EP coming out is just like, wow, I did that. That's my, how do you say that? That's my work, you know, like this is how I eat. Like the money, this is crazy because I get to make my passion my work, even though it's not very you don't make a lot of money, but it's still the best job in the world for me. And to make it happen for real, I'm so lucky to be able to do that. And it's been like now 8 years that I'm doing this. And it's true that people, you have to be patient, you have to know yourself, you have to live and go through stuff to get inspired, you know. It's like it's a lot of things that are adding up that leads to being able to, you know, release an album or an EP. But it's very I'm very lucky to be able to do that. And so that's my goal in 2021, is to release this EP and to get a team, like, you know, promotion team, because you work a lot, you invest all the money you're making, you invest it in the next video clip, I mean, music video or whatever. And then without promotion, it's very hard, and visibility, you know. This is what I need to get. This is what I'm going to work for.
And for the future, like 5 songs from the EP, do you plan to do like a video clip for one of them, or just like to make
Absolutely, yes. I started working with Anouk. It's a girl I met, and when I met her, listened to my song, she had like great ideas for the music video. And so she's the one who made the music video of Don't Let Me Go Back. And we're already starting to work on the next one for the song You. And yes, I think that it's very important to make the people travel with the music, with the image, and to be, you know, mixing all the different arts, music, cinema, dance, makeup, and I mean, everything goes together. And I cannot wait to shoot the next music video and show it to everyone.
And also I can see that you like
a chair.
And
That's
by
okay.
seeing like your video, like clips and everything, I can see that you really love like cinematography and everything. Like you like cinema and everything.
Yeah. I do, but the thing is, when I met this girl, I did not have before meeting her. It's the same. It's everything. Like now that I'm owning up to what I'm doing, what I'm releasing. Like this is really coming from me. And the music video, I you know, I don't know if you know, but in America, I've done the music video myself because I didn't have people. You know, I was like didn't have any idea or whatever, so I did it myself. And then when I met this girl, I understood the importance of the light and the makeup and the attitude. Like every detail is really important in order to make a beautiful music video. And of course, I was sensitive to this before watching movies or TV shows, but to be able to actually live it and see it happen, like how many people, we were like 25 people on this music video. It's crazy. Everybody has to be very meticulous. How do you say that? Very pointilleux.
Yes, I see what you mean.
Oh, but, yeah,
Yeah, meticulous, I think.
But it's great. Yeah, meticulous. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm very excited to work with that team again because they're very concentrated on details and everything. So can't wait
Yeah,
to keep
nice.
on working with the team.
Yeah. And where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Big question.
In a big yacht with Rihanna and
Yeah. Fast life.
no, not at all. Hopefully I'll still make my own music. I wish, I mean, I'm hopefully I will be with a team, like, because I want to stay independent in the making of the music, but you cannot do everything yourself. You have to have a team with people that are motivated by your project, you know? So in 5 years, I'll be glad to be on tour with like a great team and meet all the people that will listen to my music. I mean, I can only hope for that and to be still able to make music and live of it.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't see myself with a husband and a kid. That's weird. I should.
Yes. And
Music first.
yeah. And by speaking about like making concert and everything, would you like who are like the artists you would like to work with that you haven't had the chance to work so far?
I really admire a girl. Her name is Charlotte Cardin. She's a Canadian singer-songwriter, and I love her music. And I saw her on stage once in Paris, and I love her vibe, and I love everything about, like, her songs are very personal. You know, they tell a story, and I would love to work with her one day, to make a duet
Yes.
and writing a song together. That would be amazing. And also, I don't have like anyone. I mean, of course, I would love to collaborate with Adele because she's the one that really make me want to make music, you know? So that would be amazing, but only one can hope, you know?
Yes.
Then the rest, I don't have right now someone that comes to my mind, but I'm sure that I'll think of someone.
Yeah. And my last question is what does true urban culture inspire you? Like, what does true urban culture mean to you?
Well, for me, it's about the authenticity of a new culture. And I feel like today we are very powerful. Like the people behind their screen and their computer are very powerful to make the message goes from directly your brain, but your ideas goes to people. And that's, for me, that's true your urban culture, you know, like
Yeah.
giving the people's a voice and opinions.
Yeah, I see. I see. Okay. Yes. So this basically concludes this interview, and I really would like to thank you so much for like sharing with us a little bit of your time. And yeah, it was a
Thank
pleasure.
you. That was so cool and interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, it was a pleasure.
Well, thank you so much for this conversation. It was so much fun, and I'll see you soon, I guess.
Yes, in concert maybe. Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I
Thank
wish
you
you
so
a
much,
wonderful
Mary.
day, and
You too.
au revoir.
Au revoir. Merci beaucoup.
Don't let me go back.